Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Manager 2020 simulation of Euro 2020 and the game that we've got for you today, Russia versus Denmark, and pretty much this is the battle on who finishes second, who finishes third. France with their 3-1 win over Poland, most likely going through as group winners unless Denmark can win by like 5-0 or something like that. But the game is in Russia and it will be tough. I think they're relatively evenly matched teams as well. So, essentially, winner goes through at second, runner-up potentially could be knocked out based on best place, third place finishes, which does not get easier to say the more I say it. But let's take a look at the sides, as we've got Russia on the left with a 4-2-3-1 formation with Safanov in goal, Fernandez, Kutupov, Jikia and Zhirkov in their back line. Zobnin and Gazinski in their holding midfield roles, with Bakayev, Golovin and Moranchuk in the attacking midfield trio, with Zuba up front. 4-2-3-1 for Denmark as well, with Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Vass, Kjær, Christensen and Knudsen make up their back line. Delaney and Højbjerg make up their two holding midfielders, with Falcon at number 10 role, Christian Eriksen on the left, Skov on the right and Poulsen up front on his own. And let's go into this game here as the teams are warming up, and kit clash here as we've got Russia in the red top and white shorts, and Denmark in the opposite of white shirts, blue and red shorts. So it'll be interesting to see who takes the authority in this game here, as Skov's free kick hits the post, and what a finish that was by Daniel Vass. The free kick hit the wall and he's just lashed at that, and you'll see it from this angle here, great angle to watch it. Hits the wall and then he smashes that into the top corner, and what a finish that was from the right back. And there was a reason that he was standing there, and that's to put that sort of effort behind the ball. Højbjerg on the ball once more with 9 minutes into the game, and Denmark really going for this. Poulsen's header is wide of the post. But you can see there, Russia on 3 points. France will have 7 points as well from their 3-1 win, and you'll see that table update as the goals would have gone in at the same time. So ball goes forward there and Marafinez picks it up, but France with the goal difference, I think it was +4 in the end for them, and Denmark will need essentially 3 more goals. But Poulsen has got the second goal for Denmark here in the 14th minute, and Russia are on the ropes, and it's a dreadful mistake here from Jikia, well not Kutupov even, standing on the ball. Poulsen sticks a foot in and just slots that into the bottom corner. Horrible defending from Russia there, but at the same time great instincts from Poulsen, as Kjær's volley from that free kick goes well over the bar. It's all Denmark in this game, let's be honest here. This might be the first real chance for Golovin to put in the ball in from the corner, as Schmeichel catches that. And he slows the pace down just so Denmark can get forward. As Poulsen can get on the end of that, he does, and Russia just cannot get anywhere near them. As Højbjerg on the ball now, edge of the box, Delaney, and Safanov tips out over the bar. And yeah, again, it's been all Denmark in this game. Skov puts in the corner and Safanov collects that from the air. Not much pressure on the ball there, but I'd say 2 more goals for Denmark and they go through top on goal difference, as Skov has a free kick and that's just wide of the post. Vass was on hand as well in case the ball rebounded once more. But this has been a very efficient performance, you'd say, from Denmark. They got 2 goals in the opening 15 minutes, and essentially they're coasting through now as we've got 2 minutes left of additional time in the first half. Golovin picks up that loose ball in the middle of the park. Now Moranchuk into Kaczynski, and Mario Fernandes on the overlap is found. His shot drags wide of that far post, and again, not a very real opportunity there for Russia, but the stats look more even than the performances tell. But it's been all Denmark here. It's been all Denmark. The best chances have fallen to Denmark, and we're in Russia, and it looks like Denmark are playing as almost as the home team here. They've looked good, and at this rate, they will be earning their spot in as runners-up in the group, as Delaney's on the ball, and you know, this is a really well drilled Denmark side, and I think they've played very, very well. I think the key to them has been efficiency more than anything else. Like they've looked clinical when they've had efforts. They're taking any and every opportunity they can. So essentially, the second they get in front of goal, they are really pushing to actually get it into the back of the net. They don't have a real proper goal scorer. Obviously, Poulsen did get his goal and is playing as the number 10, but he doesn't really strike me as much of a clinical centre forward. But the quality of chances that they are creating in this game shows, just how good they are. And technically, with players like Christian Eriksen in there, as Bakayev comes to the box that's blocked, and Kjær can clear that. With that sort of technical quality they've got, they've got the likes of Victor Fischer on the bench, and it's not a bad side here. They could upset a couple of teams in the knockout rounds, as Zuba's header straight at Schmeichel, but Eriksen hasn't been playing too well on that left hand side. You want to put him into the middle a little bit more, make sure he can create and get involved a bit more into the game. But Skov will whip this ball in. Yusuf Poulsen has doubled his goal tally in this game, has extended the lead for Denmark, and Denmark are running away with this now. 3-0 for the Danes in this game. Skov's free kick, headed by Poulsen into the back of the net. Safanov, no chance on that. And just checking this for offside. Yeah, it's definitely onside. And great header there from Poulsen, but one more goal, and I think that Denmark will go through as group leaders. We didn't think they could win 4 by this much. I thought it would be a lot closer than this. Russia have absolutely rolled over here, as Golovin breaks forward and his effort is well wide of goal there. Terrible effort there from the playmaker, but we'll see in the last 22 minutes to see if Denmark can extend their lead further, and that will really change the complexion of the knockout rounds if France go in as second place into the next round. Moranchuk back to Zobnin. Now Golovin. Bakayev on the ball, and his effort wide of the post, facing away from goal as he struck that volley, and not the best effort there, as Poulsen, who's on a hat-trick, has been substituted for Jorgensen, which interesting substitution there. We could have had our first hat-trick of the tournament if he stayed on, but Zhirkov comes forward for Russia now, as Knudsen heads that one out. Golovin finds the back of the net, and any hope of Russia finishing top might have just gone out the window there. They'll now need 2 goals if they want to finish top. As you can see here, Zhirkov puts in the ball, been headed out, it falls to Golovin, and he just, on the half volley, just finds the top corner. Great finish there from the playmaker, who's just moved out wide, as Zhirkov has picked up a slight knock there. He's been taken off the pitch for treatment. Skov now skips past the challenge from Golovin, carries on running, and that's been saved by Safanov. Golovin now, who's been tripped by Delaney. And I think Russia just look beaten here. I mean, they've had a lot of chances in the second half, but you can see there, nothing clear cut, nothing tangible really for them. They've been dominated here by, in terms of quality chances, by Denmark, who are coming forward once more, as it's not the best ball in, as Vass trips Golovin there. And Højbjerg picks up a yellow card as we've got a minute left of additional time. Zobnin now on the ball. Out wide to Bakayev. Now Russia have a corner, and it's too little too late. Seconds left of this game, as Christensen is able to clear that. Now Bakayev picks it up. Golovin on the ball once more. And Dzuba's effort is blocked, and that's another corner with 5 seconds to go, and put in. Zobnin back on the ball. Now back to Golovin. Ball in. Zuba's beaten in the air, and that's the final whistle. Russia 1, Denmark 3, and that's Denmark through in at second place, I believe, on goal difference. Russia finish on 3 points and a -4 goal difference, which means they're going to have to rely on plenty of heavy defeats if they want to get through, and I don't think they will. But at the end of the day, they did well. Obviously, a win for Russia probably could have put both teams through, but it wasn't to be. Great performance from Denmark here. But that's going to be it for this episode. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future episodes, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Thank you.